Third Amendment deals with quartering of troops. This is a limitation on the executive authority. All right? Mr. or Mrs. President, you are the commander-in-chief of the military forces of the United States. You can quarter your troops anywhere you want. But you better not put them in somebody's house against their will in a time of peace. And you better not do it in a time of war unless it's according to due process of law. We're drawing the line here. This is a limitation on your jurisdiction. Of course, this is what the British were doing to the early colonists, and they were saying you can't do that. You can't put your troops in our homes against our will. That's why we have a Third Amendment. The Fourth Amendment, kind of broken down into two parts. First says the right of the people to be secure in the persons, places, houses, and effects against unreasonable searches and seizures shall not be violated. What branch of the government searches and seizes? It's the executive branch. This is a limitation on the executive authority. Mr. and Mrs. President, you can go around and you can search places and you can seize things, but you better not do it in an unreasonable fashion. There better be some due process attached to this thing because we're drawing the line. We're saying you can't go there. You can't just go search indiscriminately. There's got to be some proper legal grounds for doing it. And the second part of the Fourth Amendment goes on to say that no warrant shall issue, but upon probable cause, supported by oath or affirmation, and particularly describing the place to be searched and the persons or things to be seized. What branch of the government does this apply to? This is the judicial. The judiciary issues warrants. Mr. and Mrs. Judge, you issue any warrant that you want to, but it better be supported by probable cause. It better contain an affidavit with an oath or affirmation, and it better have some particular descriptions here or you're out of bounds. You have exceeded the jurisdictional boundaries of the Fourth Amendment. And we could, if we had time, Fifth Amendment, Sixth Amendment, right on up to the 10th Amendment, and we could see limitation upon limitation upon the authority of the federal government. Now, what happened? Why are we in this mess that we're in? Chuck talked about